Um, let's see. Hello, Mind Showtime. Uh, anyway. Okay, that's gonna be, yep. That was entirely on me. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Nope. Okay. No, that's not good. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I'm moving slowly. That's fun. That's risky. I do not deserve to be alive right now. Yeah. Slightly, ever so slightly too high. Yeah. That this box looks hard. That would be because I'm fighting it wrong. Um, I'm not using any of the gear I'm supposed to have. So the boss is hard, don't get me wrong. But the fight takes so much longer than it's supposed to. And I am so much more frail than I'm supposed to be. Let me put it this way. You're not supposed to die in 2 hits. You're definitely not supposed to die in 2 hits if those hits are like 2 minutes apart either. That was a stupid risk. Whoa. I love that one that always decides that you actually should be dying. Bye. Okay, here we go. Why did I do that? Okay. Oh yeah, you'll notice he has 9.7 million health, and I do like 12,000 damage per second, about. So if you do the math, that's a long time. Okay. Nope. Love that, yeah. That one just loves to be in the way. Alright, happens. There we are. Bit high up in the air. Ah, good. Easy attack to dodge, but it puts me in a weird spot. Come on. Okay. Ugh, I hate that. That did 700 damage. I stopped paying attention to the screen. That was my bad. Mutant has killed every player. Yeah. That was attempt. Oh, next up, attempt 300 or 400, I think. Sorry. Yeah, 400. My first attempt fighting mutant today got him down to 3 million health. Which was insane, actually. I mean, that fight lasted like 12 minutes straight. I got hit 3 times. As you do with this fight, just kind of happens that way. Okay, nice, nice. Nice, I want that. Right where I want to be. I don't like those random guys. Didn't like that. Get over here, bro. Dang it! I had slightly too much upward momentum, and I didn't think of canceling it. Oh, sucks. Because that was, yeah, nearly a 5-minute fight. I get hit one time! Getting hit one time 5 minutes in goes, it's kind of crazy. Oh, that was weird. Some ASCII mode. Halfway decent. Getting hit in this fight basically just disables your ability to get hit again for like 2.5 minutes. Because if you see that this debuff, Oceanic Maul, just disables healing. Well, it disables life regen. You can still use healing potions, but that's not enough to take a hit from Mutant. Because Mutant also has the effectiveness of health potions for some reason. Anyway. Oh yeah, Oceanic Maul also steals some of your max life, just because. Nuclear device. Ooh. Bit close for comfort. Okay. eye. Nope. Well, I guess it's technically eyes. Oops. Okay. Slightly questionable. Ugh. That's okay. That's a sign I'm way too far over to the left. Come on, man. That was just complete improvise. Oh. Okay. Okay, 6 is bad. Come on, man. Yes! Okay. bro. Alright, he heals me a little bit. No! No, no! You have got to be kidding me. That cannot be real, man. I was looking at where the things were going and not... It was just barely to almost halfway. No, no, that's the end. That was an 18-minute fight. Come on, Discord. Discord! I love when Discord doesn't work. Where's the Fargo server? Where's the Fargo server at? Where are you? Where did it go? There it is. I love this empty slot, bro. It's so funny. Ugh. Run it back. Big sword? Oh yeah, big sword. Okay, bro. Okay. Interesting. Over a third of my deaths have been mutant, bro. It's really, really dumb. I took 2 damage. Thanks, game. Hello. Sorry. I love when someone comes in and it's just like, oops, dead instantly. Yeah. Did you just show up from the Fargo server, or did you just happen to appear right after I got to desperation phase? Yeah. It's been like 3 or 4 months since I've been doing this. I've been busy with other stuff. But, you know. I can show you my loadout if you're interested after this attempt. I mean, obviously I'm using Zenith, but do you know if anyone's done this yet? Because I know when I was first doing it, no one had, but I mean, people have done crazier things, I think, but I don't think anyone else has done this crazy thing. But yeah. No, I have iframes. I just got bounced. But yeah, the setup, everything's menacing. I'm going for its full damage, so fire gauntlet, sword insignia, social shell, glove, starboard, destroyer emblem, and then shinobi infiltrator and solar flare. I am cursed. Oh, that's just the ghost doing that. I figure defense is useless because I get 2-shot anyway, so might as well go all damage. Because this gives more bonuses. That's not a joke. It gives higher damage output. Solar Shinobi Infiltrator, head and legs give higher damage than Solar Flare. And the Solar Flare set bonus doesn't give damage. It gives a dash, which I don't need because I've got starboard. And if there's a better setup for damage, I don't know what it is, and I haven't been told, so I'm just gonna keep using this. I'll read that message at some point. If a message is longer than a couple words, it might be like a few minutes before I get a chance to read it, so. But you get it though. I read the part about it being a very long fight. Yeah, I agree. You should have seen the fight, because there have been multiple updates to the mod while I've been trying to do this. So there's this point where it took me 30 minutes to get to desperation phase, not like 20. I don't know where that 10 minutes came from. Actually, I think I have a slightly better setup than I did then, so I don't know. Okay, wait for the heal. The debuff stop so I can heal, and we're good. Oh gosh! I have killed Abomination, yes. Is Abomination optional now? Or what? I mean, I was gonna kill every boss in the mod anyway. I killed Eridonis and Abomination. But I have a video of Abomination on my channel if you're interested in watching that. But I would say Mutant is slightly harder. You know, slightly. Yeah. Very long fight with a turning Mutant, yeah. I killed Abomination because I wanted to beat every boss, and also, I don't know, I'm just kind of yapping. Take my mind off thinking about how stupid this is. Distracting myself so I can focus is an interesting strategy, but you know, it kind of works. But yeah, doing this is probably the single hardest boss fight I've ever done. Not the hardest I have planned to do, but like, it is however not the hardest playthrough I've ever done. That would be Death Mode Armorless, which is stupid. And again, I have more plans, and I'm actually halfway through one, but I'm waiting for a friend to finish a build, which he's been working on for a long time now, but I don't want to hound him about it, so. That was the wrong thing. Not a bad spot, certainly, but I prefer to be lower. Okay. That was basically unavoidable. Okay, that was, yeah. Well, I know Zenith has, yeah. I know Zenith has restrictions based on boss progression. I just, if you kill Abomination in lava, does it make Mutant fight you? Because I'm just thinking about that now that we're talking about this, so. Hello, Probe. But yeah. Honestly, I would actually honestly recommend this playthrough because it was a lot of fun challenging myself like this. But once you get to Post Moonlord, maybe stop. It's fine. You can be Eridanus is all right if you know what you're doing with him, but Abomination is stupid and Mutant is more stupid. But like prior to that, you can be roughly on tier for bosses. But after you're stopping vanilla progression, you're now in trouble because you don't get the extra strength you're supposed to have. But it's a fun playthrough. Just not an easy one, though. But I mean, attorney mode itself isn't easy, so. What can I say? There we go. Are you saying the playthrough is chill, or what? Yeah. It is an interesting one. Limiting yourself. By the way, I haven't done the coffin boss. I'm forgetting his name, sorry. Because when I started, it wasn't a thing. So, I'm not fighting that boss. Yeah. Just a random thing. I've done all the other, well, I've done all the Fargo bosses that are listed as bosses on the boss checklist because I didn't want to do all the champions because I find them annoying. I did like 2 champions and then went, yeah, whatever. Because they don't give me anything, so like, what's the point? If the game doesn't treat them as a full boss, then I won't care either. You know? Really, I was just here for Mutant anyway. Mutant and Abomination, to be fair, but... If I'm talking about post-Mueller bosses I was interested in trying this with, it was Abomination and Mutant. And Eridanus to a lesser extent, but... Okay. I find it interesting that the debuff that does damage doesn't actually kill you. If it did, you would die in one hit in pretty much every scenario in this entire fight. But it doesn't, so thank goodness. Down. funsies. Okay. You know, before I got to mutant, I wasn't sure if I would be able to move fast enough to avoid that. This playthrough has also allowed me to get good at using, like, starboard and hoverboard control stuff. Okay. Yeah. You do have to be you do have to be really good at the post-Moonlord bosses. That's very true. I mean, Abomination took me, hold on, I have it on a notepad somewhere. I think Abomination took me like 100 something, or like 100 attempts. I don't, wait, I can check in game, sorry. Let's go here, Abomination. Yeah, 182. Got hit twice in the whole fight. But I mean, Mutant's taking, you know, a little bit longer than that. This playthrough is also the first time I've ever fought Lifelight. Or the Duke Fishron boss I'm forgetting the name of. Baron. Briny Baron, is that it? I don't remember. But yeah, I'd never fought either of those before. It's like how the first time I fought Exomex was in death mode armorless, because I am a very normal person. And how currently, my first time playing through Infernum is the hardest challenge I've ever done. Coffin seems cool. It's hard. I can't exactly reset to that point in progression at this point. Oh yeah, another thing about this world, about this playthrough, is my world actually got corrupted by a blackout when I was in the middle of the playthrough. So I spent like forever trying to finding one of the backups and then editing it so that it wasn't ridiculously corrupted and would crash my game. So that was really stressful. Only world I've ever had that's gotten corrupted was this one, which was really weird because this was like a big playthrough for me. I've had this idea for like 4 years, and before I tried it, and I wanted to, you know, finish. I didn't want to start over. But ow! Okay, that was on me. Anyway, yeah, getting hit by the fragments at least isn't that bad because you don't get Oceanic Maul. Why did I? Okay. Didn't mean to keep holding jump there. Oh yeah, I forgot yeah, I forgot. Yeah, list of bosses that took me the most attempts. Eridanis, Abomination, and Daytime Empress. I did Daytime Eternity Mode Empress just to get Terra Prisma, but with only vanilla gear. It took so long. But like, I can just sit there and do something for hours and hours and hours. I'm not gonna give up. Well, I wasn't using Aerial Bane. I don't even remember what I was using, but it wasn't Aerial Bane. I don't think I'd fought Betsy at the time. Ah. Okay. Well, also you say that. But I presume you're talking about normal person eternity mode when you have, you know, like things. like a bunch of Fargo's accessories at that point. I don't get that luxury. Fight's still not as underpowered, but still underpowered. I mean, also I was following boss checklist, so it's technically Betsy comes after after Empress, which is weird, but you know. Woo. Oh gosh, that was not okay. But yeah. At least I think that's just what I just saw. Yeah, right after. But suggested progression is not the same as what people actually play, though. So like, it's not necessarily wrong. It's just not what most people would do. Like, I know people who fight. I know people that fight Deerclops like nearly immediately, and by after only certainly before Skeletron, whereas Deerclops is placed at Skeletron. I believe that's how they place him on the Terraria wiki, at least. Anyway. Is that the official Fargo's mod progression right there? Or is that just the way you play the game? Which, I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm just curious. People play in different ways, and that's all right with me. I don't really care. I'll just fight whatever boss I'm feeling like. I know personally, I just don't do Old One's Army very much. It's fine. I never feel like I need to. I'm pretty sure I was doing this playthrough and I was just like, oh right, Betsy. When I just happened to see Betsy on the list, and I'm like, oh right, I guess I'll do that. Betsy's a cool boss, it's just in a very strange place that I generally don't need Betsy weapons, so I often just forget about Betsy. Like, Betsy weapons are very good, don't get me wrong, it's just I generally don't feel like I need to use them. Okay. That was a bit rude. I can deal though. That's going to be a problem. Please be 5? Nope. 6. Okay. That's fine. Nope. Okay. Alright, a tree that's still there from after I vein mined mud. I love that. That's really funny. And or City Bustered. I can't remember if I use a City Buster. Whoa! Okay. That was close. Oh, hi Flirty Fool. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're done. Oh gosh. I mean, yeah, Olwen's army armors are completely nutso bonkers. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. I mean, yeah. The Olwen's army armors just have so many bonuses. It's stupid. Like, actually stupid. Why are they so good? Anyway. How long was that fight? Let's see. Mutant. Cool, 9 minutes. 9 minutes, got hit 3 times. Wait. Yeah. I seem to be. Yep. I was not. Usually. Okay. You know, every time I play this, I'm like, every time I fight mutant, I'm like, I should try doing masochist mode with this challenge, and then I have to be like, no, hold on a minute. That would be a terrible idea. Which means I'll probably try it anyway, but it would be a really, really bad idea. You know, never done Maso mode. You might underestimate just how stupid I am. By that I mean I don't give up, even if I should. Like, it's just not programmed in my brain. I will happily sit here for another 200 hours if I have to. I'm bad. That's the spirit, yeah. Alright, I should place one. Rainbow crystals. You can have 4, right? Yeah, 4. Will they help? No. But I will place them down for fun. I use rainbow crystals for Abomination, but Mutant just moves too much for them to be super helpful. And placing them down takes just a little bit. So you lose it on DPS while you're placing them down, and then Mutant just moves again. So I suppose I should place them down somewhere, so if we are there, he is taking more damage. So, you know. That's how it be. How you do, yes. I mean, I've been fighting Mutant on this playthrough already for like... I can check how many hours, but it's quite a few. By quite a few, I mean more than any other boss. Actually, I think my playtime is like doubled while fighting Mutant or something stupid. I should check. I'm gonna check after this attempt. Okay. No, cool. We're leaving. 3, 4, 5, anytime now. Cool, did all 8, nice. Oh! Never had that happen before. It's been close before, but I've never actually gotten hit. It's gonna be eyeballs. Oops. Let me check. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I beat Abomination at just about 59.5 hours. Getting Mutant to Permanent Phase 2 took me like another 4 hours. And I'm now at, let's see, how many hours? Let's check, guys. That's right. 80. You know, casual 20 hours of Mutant. Happens. I guess I can do that. And I'm dead. Hello, good sir. Would you mind dying? If you would, please. Trying to practice staying closer to it so I can do the desperation phase without immediately dying. But it's hard. Oh my gosh, I am so close to that wall. Ah! 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 That's way too close. What? Get over here, bro. Crap. preparing for another attack, but he didn't want to do another one. Preparing for another dash, and he didn't do another dash, so I kind of got hit a little bit. Just a little bit. It's okay. I lived. Hi Soup, by the way. Hi Soup. I got to desperation phase again. "18.5 minute fight, gets to desperation phase, and then ran into the arena wall and died. I didn't get there with full health though, so like, would have been good. I don't know, but I wanted a chance to dodge. Nope. Well, I technically passed the first attack, which is this, but more. But that one barely counts because it's so easy. You just go to the bottom and sit there. Go back and forth a little bit. Boo. Indeed. Stop, bro. Yeah, haven't played in a few months. Indeed. I also haven't played in a few months, but I'm doing surprisingly well. You know, first attempt of the day, I got him into 3 million health, which was crazy, and so I decided to stream, because that was crazy. Yeah, kind of mutant funnier version. I just had a thought about the Old One's armor stuff talk from before, which is I generally don't use those. A, because they're at the end of the Old One's army, which I don't generally bother with, and B, because I kind of prefer using the full. They're good for like big damage builds and stuff, but I don't generally play that way. I'm only playing like that with Mutant because there's no point in playing like anything else, because he'll just kill you. They are just very strong in general as well, but like I like the other armors more. It's personal preference. It's gonna be, yep. Eyes, but they make laser sounds. Desert mutant. Yeah, kinda. That takes something. I never know what part of the rainbow crystal does damage. Is it the whole beam that it shoots? Or is it just the end of it? Just like, I have all this weird, random, obscure knowledge, and I don't know that. Which is kind of weird. Hello, Bartolini GD. Indeed, Terraria. Has someone made mutant in GD yet? I feel like that will happen eventually. This boss is hard, yeah. But don't worry, I'm making it much harder for myself. If I had normal gear, I could probably beat Mutant in one attempt. How harder than Infernum Escal? Probably not. I've never fought Infernum Escal. Actually, no, this boss isn't silent. He actually does make a lot of noises. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway. Yeah, I know someone made Nameless Deity, and Logotomy also exists. So... I beat Logotomy in like 30 attempts. Insane demon, guys. What the heck, bro? Why? Mutant! Whoa. Mutant. Okay. Okay. If I had to guess, normal mutant probably isn't harder than Infernum Escal. But I've fought mutant before, and I've never fought Infernum Escal, so I don't know. Mutant's definitely not harder than Old Escal. Old Escal was dumb and funny, and I liked it. Ah! I thought that was the other one. That almost caused a problem. Oh, good! I love when that happened! Yeah. Yeah, Infernum Calamity. Still, never gotten past early hard mode. But no, that's not because I'm not good enough. It's because I'm too good and am being too stupid with that information. Yeah. Okay. 2 damage. Thanks, mutant. Normal. Normal mutant behavior. Ba-na-na. I know that Attorney Mutant is a boss a lot of people just cannot manage to beat. Like, they just can't quite get it. Not to speak anything of Masso mode. Ow. Ow. You should add the hit cap back to SCal. What do you think? Yes, I agree. Yes. Do you guys know about SCal's hit cap? Is that knowledge that people still have? Or am I just old? Gonna start existing more starting tomorrow? Well, too bad for you. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. I don't exist tomorrow. So, I'm gonna start existing more starting next week. Or this Saturday, technically. Because that's when I come back home and stay back home. How many mutants could I beat in a fight? I'd say 1. If I was playing Terraria. And it was this attempt right now. So this is the winning attempt, by the way. If you didn't know that. Whoa. I wonder if anyone's ever beaten 2 mutants at once. That would be so RNG dependent. Why am I asking that question? The answer is no, by the way. You'd also have to get both of them in Desperation Phase at exactly the same time, or you are completely and utterly screwed. And I took 659 damage. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna... I love this just empty slot. 2 daytime slimes at the same time? Indeed. Anyway. Da 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 da. Da na na na. Da na na na. Da na. Someone should make a mod that lets you, like, tie enemies' healths together, and by that I mean, like, combine their health total, but make them take damage at the same time. So you can fight 2 enemies at once without it being, like, stupid. Or at least if it's the same thing. Anyway. I'm gonna end because I gotta go do stuff. But it was a fun time. I had fun fighting Mutant again. So I'll do more of it, probably. I'll probably start playing more Terraria again. Hopefully. Hopefully Florge can finish that build at some point. I want to hop back on Adria. Adria, guys. Adria, yep. A bit of a goofy name, but it's the best one I could come up